I thought this was fake, but it turns out it's true. Most people, it turns out, don't have an internal monologue going on throughout the day. And here I thought everyone just talked to themselves 24/7 in their head. Nope. Because apparently most people, when they think through images, and like they'll imagine or they'll picture them doing something, but they don't actually like talk or think through it. They just picture or imagine it. But then it's like, so when do you ask yourself questions about what you're seeing and what you're watching and what you're doing, and do you just not ask questions? This genuinely blows my mind. If I'm watching the sunset or something like that and I see like a bird, my first thought in my head is, what kind of bird is that? That's an interesting bird. Is it a robin? I wonder where that came from. That's weird. I would think it's south right now. And I'm saying that all in my head, and I'm hearing it as if I'm talking, but I'm just not hearing it audibly, if that makes any sense. But that would explain why the world is designed the way that it is, because if most people aren't internally talking to themselves, the world is designed to trigger your emotions, most of them negative, whether it's lust, fear, anger, sadness. You just look at everything that's happening in Israel and Palestine right now. So when people are triggered by their emotions, they're not thinking about it. They're just then acting based on the emotion that they're experiencing, and they don't actually think or reflect until after the fact. But by then it's too late. Same thing with first impressions. That's why people, they're not constantly thinking, oh, maybe they're this way because of that, maybe this happened, maybe I did something. Unless they have that dialogue with that person or out loud with themselves, they're not having that internally. That's wild. Like, no wonder most people seem like they're robots, because they're literally not thinking or talking to themselves. And that's why people with anxiety and depression that talk to themselves struggle so much, because unlike most people, they're constantly throughout their days talking to themselves in their head negatively, saying things like, they're so dumb, they're so stupid, I can't do this, I can't do that. That's why it's so misunderstood and misinterpreted, because most people don't know what it's like to talk to themselves internally. And that's why people have such a hard time moving on and processing things, because a lot of people don't talk and write out what they're thinking or what they're feeling and whatnot. Unlike people that have internal dialogues, we're constantly thinking and talking to ourselves internally. So we're working it out inside, while a lot of people don't actually do that. They just feel the emotion and they don't know really what to do about it or what to do differently. They just know that they feel a certain way, but they don't know why, and they don't think about it, and they don't talk about it, so they don't figure out the reason.